and welcome to today's episode of my moving diaries. In today's video, we are doing a bunch of storage and organization and cleaning. I think one of these videos is much needed because all of my past ones have been more decorating and shopping for the apartment. We are going to be working mostly on the closet, and then also we have this like other storage closet that's just a mess right now. That's also where I keep all my craft supplies. So I'm actually kind of excited to organize my crafts because obviously I love my craft supplies, but that is what the plan is for this week's video. So thank you guys for being here. Let's get started, probably with the closet. All right, guys, so the plan is to go through my closet right now. You know, obviously moved here semi-recently, so all of the stuff in there is pretty much stuff I want. Like, I'm not expecting to get rid of a bunch of stuff like I would when I was back at home and I had like so much clothes, but who knows, maybe I'll find some things I don't want. So I'm gonna go through everything I have. My plan is to take out things that are either just too warm for right now since it's been so hot, we're in a heat wave, and I'm just don't wear any of the winter clothes right now, so there's no point in it taking up space. And the other thing is I'm gonna take out some pieces that I might bring home to Seattle and leave there. It's actually so bad because I basically have two closets now. Other thing is that underneath the bed, these actually come out. They're not very much storage at all. Like, it would probably hold like 2 sweatshirts. It's actually very bad storage considering how much room is actually under here. Right now they just have honestly kind of random junk in there, but I'm gonna clean those out so that 2 of those bins at least can be used for seasonal clothes. So let me show you the state of our closet right now. Hopefully this doesn't look too different from the last time I showed it to you guys, but it's just kind of a little bit overflowing with clothes. So I just want to sort through it, and I also want to get more bins for down here. I also have a lot of space here, so I'm probably gonna get some kind of wrap. I definitely need to take like measurements or something to figure that out, but let's start by just going through all the clothes. Alright guys, as expected, today was not the day to get rid of stuff. I got rid of maybe like 1 shirt, but I have 2 small piles. One that is winter clothes, one that is going to be going home. So I'm going to pack these up, and then we're going to get to organizing this a little bit. Alright guys, so it's been a little bit. I got rid of all of the clothes that I'm not really wearing a bunch right now. I stored it under the bed, or I like lightly packed it for the next time I'm going home. So everything in the closet is what I want to be in there right now. That means the next step is going and buying the storage supplies that I need. I'm probably gonna hit up like a Target, maybe a TJ Maxx or Marshalls, and I'm mostly looking for storage bins. I know which ones I need for the storage thing I already have in there, the little like 8 cube thing. So I want to get 4 of those for sure. I'll definitely be going to Target. I also want to get some other like probably just different plastic bins that I can put on different shelves and stuff to help me keep things a little bit more organized. Also might order a new like shelf or organizational things on Amazon, so I'm gonna take a look at that. We'll see what supplies I decide on for the rest of my organization, but let's go shop and pick up some things. I'm back from running my little errands, and I would definitely say it was a success. I got a bunch of stuff to organize my clothes, and then I also got some additional storage bins in case I need it for this closet that I'm gonna do probably tomorrow, but definitely sometime this week. I mentally planned out what I'm gonna need and like measured everything. I also ordered some stuff from Amazon, and I'm gonna order a couple more things shortly that I forgot. I got an assortment of different bins. So I have these 2 2 different fabric ones. This is a pack of 2 bins that comes with lids. This is just a large, tall, white bin. It low-key looks like a trash can. And then I have these 2 smaller bins that have like an open front. All of those bins I am planning on putting on this little shelf that I ordered from Amazon. This should be arriving by tomorrow evening. Just one of those plain metal shelves. I feel like these are commonly used in like kitchens more frequently. For the storage closet, I also got these, which can kind of like hang on the shelves that are already there. Comes with a set of 3, so I'm excited to use these because it's not like I have to build another shelf. I just attach them onto the shelf that I already have, which I love. And then I have a couple things in my cart that I forgot from my last order, but I just want these different wooden hooks, mostly to hang purses. I think this top one I'm gonna actually put outside of the closet, kind of as like a decorative thing in the room because the room doesn't have a lot of decor right now, but I'll probably hang some of my cuter purses on that one. And then the other one is just plain wood hooks that are probably just gonna go inside the closet, and I'll just hang the rest of the purses. I also showed you guys that I got 4 of these. I already have 4 of them, and I'm going to put this in my closet right now. Actually, this is probably the only thing that I can do right now. I was originally just gonna leave these 4 empty so we could like fold stuff and put it there, but I think it just looks so cluttered, and also it really doesn't hold as much as when you use a bin. So I'm gonna fix this right now. Hello guys, good morning. Today we are doing more organizing, more storage stuff, and while I still wait for the organizational stuff for the closet to be delivered, I'm gonna work on the storage closet a little bit. So let me show you where we're at with this. This is like our only storage basically. It is just so not organized right now. It's very impractical because everything is like stacked and, you know, covered. This takes up like half of the closet, so I can't really do much about this. But everything behind there, I have no clue where anything is. I've kind of just been shoving everything back here since we moved in when I don't want to like look at it, which is awful. But all of my craft supplies are in there. Things that I use kind of frequently, some cleaning supplies like laundry stuff. I basically use what's on this shelf the most, and then everything in here, I have to like really want it if I'm gonna go get it because I have to dig through everything, which is just not sustainable whatsoever. So we're gonna be organizing it a bit today. The main thing that I got for this is right here. Clearly you can't tell what this is. It's just a box right now. I have to build it, which I'm not very excited about because I'm kind of sick of building things. But I am excited for this piece. It's specifically like this fold out kind of like rolly storage desk thing that's gonna hold all my craft supplies. It's supposed to like perfectly hold your sewing machine, which is so helpful because right now I keep my sewing machine in like a cardboard box, which is probably like the worst place to keep it. Not only a cardboard box, but a cardboard box at the bottom of that storage closet. So I like hate digging through everything to grab it. Let me show you what it's supposed to look like. I did get it in this cute little green color. It's on wheels too, which I feel like is so helpful. And then it has room to hold your thread and your yarn. We're gonna start building that now. All right guys, it's been maybe about an hour and I finished building my little crafting station wagon thing and it looks so good. It's a lot bigger than I thought it was gonna be, honestly, so it might stay like over here underneath the windowsill or something. I'm not quite sure yet, but let me demonstrate. The whole thing is on wheels, but this opens, and then as you can see, all of this is for thread. It has a couple shelves for other things. That is where the sewing machine will go. And also when you open this all the way, you can flap this like top part out. So it's basically like a long table as well. I'm going to start by organizing this with all my craft supplies, and then I have to pick up some things from my package locker that I got to help organize the rest of the storage closet, but I figured it'll be a lot easier to organize that once I have this all settled. guys, so I've been organizing for the past little bit and I'm pretty much done with all of my craft supplies. So this is what it's looking like. I absolutely love this. It's so much more organized and definitely will encourage me to use it more. So all of my sewing stuff is just in this piece that I just built. This has more of like painting and jewelry making. I'm just gonna leave it on top, and I think I'm gonna try to keep this in the closet for now. If I ever move to a bigger space, I would love to have some kind of like craft room or filming room, and I would love to have this piece out because I think it looks really cute, but we don't really have a lot of room for furniture here. It's already pretty filled up, so I'm gonna see if I can fit it in the closet, and since it's on wheels, I can just pull it out whenever I'm actually crafting. This actually kind of turned into another craft cart. This one has just yarn. This bottom one kind of has home stuff. It's like rug grippers and outlet covers and random things. The top just has some paints and oil pastels, and these are pretty empty, so I'm sure they'll eventually fill up, but this is really nice because it's also on wheels, so I can pull it out whenever I'm crafting, and I'm just gonna have both of those things kind of in the front area here so that it's very accessible. But before I put them in here, I got this kind of like wire shelving that is going to just hang from here. So it's gonna kind of add shelves, but I don't have to like attach them to the walls or anything. I'm going to assemble those right now so that I can use them and have even more space. Guys, I'm pretty much done organizing the storage closet. The last thing I'm gonna do is attach this little light that I got because there's no lighting inside the closet, which I think is really annoying. It just has command tape on the back. All right, so update on the closet. It is still jam-packed, but at least I know where everything is right now. Showed you guys, this is my little craft console. This cart has more craft and home stuff in it. I have all our cleaning, vacuum, Swiffer stuff right here. I just have that giant luggage back there, and it's filled with things that I don't really need. And then I put these little hanging shelves up, and they're just carrying, this one has like fanny packs and cute bags, and this one's more like grocery reusable bag. And then honestly, I have a lot of empty space. Like right here, I just put my stuff in, but it could definitely hold something else. And I also have bins up here that are empty now. That is what this is looking like, all organized now. Honestly, pretty happy with that. I'm just glad I know where everything is. It gives me like so much peace of mind. I am pretty tired from doing that today, so I think I'm gonna work on the closet tomorrow. Today we are working on the closet. The main thing I'm doing is building this very slim metal shelf, and then I'm gonna put all of those baskets that I bought with you guys earlier this week on the different shelves and, you know, organize my clothes in there. You really never know what you're getting into with this stuff, but it's pretty light, so I'm hoping that it is quick and easy. Alright guys, so it's been a little bit. I finished building the shelf. It took me a little bit to figure it out, but once I got it, it came together pretty quickly. It was no like screws or anything. It was just slamming stuff together. I also kind of did a little like mock-up with all the bins that I purchased, what I want them to be stacked like, just to make sure that I made the shelves like the right distance. So we're just gonna head over to the closet. It's definitely a skinny space, but I'm gonna wedge it between here. Kind of nervous, but let's bring it in here. Ooh, it fits. All right, so clearly it's a little bit crammed in here, but this gives me so much more storage. So I'm gonna start putting stuff in all of these bins. Alright guys, the last thing that I want to do today is add some little hooks in that empty white space right there. And then I'm just going to use those to hang my purses on them. To do that, I just got this set of these like wooden, pretty large hooks from Amazon. I don't have that many purses that I need to hang. Alright guys, I'm pretty much all finished with the closet and I am loving it now. The purses are pretty much blocked, but I put all the little wooden pegs up, so now all my purses are hung up and organized. I just like that I can see them because before they were like on top of this, but it was hidden by all of my clothes. And this is what the little stand is looking like with all of the bins. This top one, I put all of my like tank tops and t-shirts, all the plain colored ones. And this one, I have my bikinis. I put a couple hats here, and then down here I have t-shirts and long sleeves. And then this one, and this one is still empty, so I have plenty more room. Overall, the closet is just also way more organized. Anyways, this is gonna be the end to this week's episode of my moving diaries. As always, thank you guys so much for joining. I'm so happy you could be here, and I'm so happy to be organizing together. It feels so good to know where everything is now. Thank you guys once again just for being here with me, for being so supportive. I've just been having so much fun with this series. So I will see you guys in next week's video. So stay tuned for that. I'll see you soon. Bye guys.